he comes in the room. He's like, hey, man, I'm scared. I'm like, I jump out the bed. I'm like, what you scared of? It was early in the morning. And he's like, man, I think America's under attack. And I'm like, man, what? I'm like, bro, like, stop it. And he's like, please just come watch the TV. Please just come watch the TV. So I'll go in the front, man, and the second plane comes and pow. Built by the rested, you can't tell me nothing. Built by adversity, led by courage. Everybody doubted me, now everybody proud of me. I swear to God, I'm gonna be everything I wanna be. What's going on, world? It's your favorite podcast. Your boys from Built by the Red Stick are back in the building. Ronnie got his metas on. We are here to bring you the fire. Couple of things before we get into our advertisement. First thing, Ronnie, you know I like my stats. So I was
analytics.
The analytics.
Let's get it.
So I was looking at some things. Did you know that 76.8% of our viewers have not smashed the subscribe button?
76.8%. So you telling me you are more likely
to recover from a seemingly hopeless state of mind, body, and spirit than be subscribed to Built by the Red Stick?
Wow. That's staggering.
Staggering.
I like statistics with my glasses on. I feel
yes, Lord. So look, do me a favor, because look, we see the views. We see the views. We see the love.
What have the views done?
We have some breaking news.
Good segue.
Breaking news. Guys, the Built by the Red Stick crew, after 2 years, 80 plus episodes.
87. This the 87th.
87 episodes. We have reached the first milestone that YouTube offers of monetization.
Mama, we made it.
Mama, we made it.
Yeah. Work so hard to rain it. Yeah.
So y'all make sure to say congratulations.
And make sure when you see us, you say the monetized sensation Built by the Red Stick.
On a real note, thank you all for all the support,
yes.
man. We couldn't come here and bring you this content for 2 years. We've been doing this. Almost, but...
And I almost messed up the streak today.
Yeah, but we made it.
We made it.
Mama, we made it.
We made it.
So thank y'all.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
As Ronnie leaves y'all with every episode, man, we're real people with real problems who just want to talk. And y'all have showed up and given us the views and the watch. And shout out to our guests that have come through. We've got a banger on the agenda for this
Another
week.
great month set up.
Another great month.
They finna see who it is.
But with that, a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you by Serenity Treatment Center in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. When life feels overwhelming, when the weight of addiction, trauma, or mental health struggles become too heavy to carry alone, there's a place where healing begins. Here at Serenity Treatment of Louisiana, we believe every person deserves compassion, dignity, and a real chance at recovery. Our dedicated team of medical professionals, therapists, and support staff walk beside you every step of the journey because recovery is not something you have to face alone. Here, treatment is personal. We take the time to understand your story, your struggles, and your goals through evidence-based therapies, individualized treatment plans, and a supportive, healing environment. We help you rebuild the strength and confidence needed to move forward. Serenity Treatment Center of Louisiana offers a full continuum of care, including residential treatment, intensive outpatient programs, and aftercare support, ensuring that every stage of recovery is met with the guidance, structure, and encouragement you need to succeed. Whether you are a loved one or battling substance abuse, anxiety, depression, or the challenges that come with them, Serenity Treatment Center provides the tools, support, and compassionate care needed to reclaim your life. Healing starts with one decision, one conversation, one moment of courage. Let today be that moment. Serenity Treatment Center of Louisiana, where hope is restored, lives are rebuilt, and recovery begins. Call today or visit us online to take the first step toward a healthier, brighter future. That number is 225-389-3325. Or you can visit our website at theserenitycenterla.com.
And just like that, we're back.
We're back.
Ronnie.
What? Yo. Oh, my God. I almost forgot. So Celsius Meta reached out to me, and they sent me a pair of glasses. You're next. You on the clock, Celsius. Today we're having peach vibe.
I'm on the tropical side.
On the tropical side, it's cool.
Yeah, peach and tropical. Yeah.
But see, the place that we have sponsoring for this month, for Misha sponsoring,
Oh, yes.
any vibe.
Any
they
vibe.
can get down with any vibe.
Any
Peach
vibe.
tropical vibe, Arctic vibe, playa vibe.
And tropical vibe plays good because I just came back from my vacation.
You did, always.
You know, look.
Rich people go on vacation 4 times a month just like they do their taxes quarterly. So we get it. We get it.
Celsius, man. Listen. This is episode 7 of trying to get a Celsius deal.
Come on, man.
Y'all,
Come on. Hey, man, look,
we ain't asking for much.
Meta hopped on board. All I had to do was ask twice.
Yeah.
I'm lying, but I want them to think that. Yeah. But Meta got on board.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we bring y'all the fresh, the real. We've got a great Meet Your Sponsor set.
I'm excited
section
about
coming.
this month.
Me too.
Now, they got some big shoes to fill.
They do. Shout out.
Restoring freedom.
Yep.
They came with the cum.
Came with the fire.
They
But
came with the cum.
but-
Lord, pause.
but as y'all have seen, Serenity Center is dropping the heat early.
Early.
So without
Early.
any further ado,
Yes.
I can't do it justice.
Me either.
We need the best hype man
Out of body
on
experience.
both sides of the Mississippi. The one, the only, Ronnie LeDuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my terror bones and my homies. Dog, we got, hey, listen, check this out. This guy has not only become a great contact in the industry for
Great
me,
contact.
but he has become a great friend outside
Great
the
friend.
industry. Man, I'm talking about a heart for it.
Heart,
He's been through it.
been through it.
Not only has he been through it, but he uses his experience to give people strength and hope.
I'm a survivor.
I will not give up. Made it out home. I can make it anywhere. I'm talking about giving people hope on this side of the wall.
Yes, Lord.
On that side of the wall.
Yes, Lord.
On this side of the Mississippi.
Yes, Lord.
On this side of the Mississippi.
Yes, Lord.
On North Foster.
Always.
South Foster.
All of
Weymouth.
by the
Airline,
Red
Florida. Built by the Red Stick, man. You can catch this guy anywhere. Just a great dude. Like I say, we've become close over the years, right? He's watched me grown into the large spherical man that I am today. I've watched him grown into the guy with the cool braids like a UFC fighter. He always answered the phone when I call. So I know he answered the phone for the people that's struggling. Great dad.
Great dad.
Just a great man. A great person.
Talk your
a
shit.
great representation of what it looks like to be restored, redeemed, and renewed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Mario, your favorite, my favorite, they favorite, Mendizabal? Mendizabal. He is so desirable. His last name is Mendizabal. In the Soup by the Red Stick building. We never use last names, bro. I'm sorry, I tried. What's up, baby?
Well,
We've
man,
been trying to make this happen for a long time,
Yeah,
bro.
we have,
You're a hard man to get up with in person. You're on the phone.
I know.
I know
What you hear?
I know you've probably heard this your whole life, but is Luigi coming?
Oh,
Man, I've been
God.
hearing that my whole life,
I
man.
know.
You know how many people I beat up for that?
I can imagine.
Oh, you heard that? You heard that? Hey, we got our first thread on Built by the Red Stick.
Nah. Welcome, brother. We're glad to
You know
have
how
you.
many people I beat up for that?
I'm just playing, man.
We know, bro. We are truly grateful to have you. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've been wanting this to happen for a long time, but obviously, it wasn't meant. God had it meant for right now. So
Absolutely.
we welcome you, bro.
Man, I'm
Your
glad
arms
to be
wide
here,
open.
man. I know y'all doing a lot, man.
Yeah,
And,
we
you know,
trying.
Yeah, y'all work with a lot of people, and it's good to watch, man.
And
It's
you
good
our
to see,
first monetized episode.
Man.
No nerves. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, as we start always, why don't you tell the people who you are, what you do for Serenity, and then we'll kind of dive into how you found your way to Baton Rouge, how you found your way into recovery, and all that good stuff.
Perfect, man. My name's Mario. I'm from Houma, Louisiana.
Homer. Shout out
Homer.
my bro Clay, man.
Yeah,
Clay from
man.
Homer.
Yes,
That's
Lord.
the only other person I know from Homer is him and Clay.
Yeah, man. I grew up in Houma, man. It's rough out there. You know what I mean? There's not much for people to get into, so we get into trouble.
Absolutely.
But what I do for Serenity is I market the facility, man. I'm like one of the go-to guys.
You kind of do more than marketing. I ain't gonna tell your story for you though, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, I mean, I do whatever they ask me to do, whatever
There
they
you go.
need,
So there
man.
you
Whatever
go.
they
Don't
need me
short
to do.
yourself.
You know what I mean? If they ask me to run a group, I'm gonna run a group. If they ask me to to teach anger management, I'm gonna teach anger management. If they ask me to go here and there, whatever they ask, man.
And then you was running the veterans program for a while too.
Yeah, when I
Okay.
first went there.
Yeah.
So I am a veteran.
Oh,
So
I'm gonna stop
Thank
saying
you.
this stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard, ladies and gentlemen, when you know the person, when you talk. But go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, man. So yeah, I grew up, you know, in a rough childhood with some abuse and alcoholic dad and stuff like that. So I was like exposed to chaos at an early age, man, and really and truly, I started to enjoy the chaos. Like I started thriving in it. You
Yeah.
know,
absolutely.
Batman.
That's what I thought about Bane. I was born in it.
You merely inherited the darkness.
Yeah.
I was born in it. I didn't see peace until I was but a man.
That's exactly what I heard when he said that, bro.
Oh man. Okay. Well, so let's talk about the childhood and the chaos, man. So, you know, I'm familiar with Homa. Ronnie's familiar with Homa area. Like you said, there's, I mean, nothing really to do. I mean, I think the main industry is what pipeline, oil field area. Yeah. So as the chaos is assuming in your life, early ages, when did you first seek that escape to find drugs and alcohol?
So I'll tell you, that's a good question, Mike. I'll tell you the first thing that I felt relief. It wasn't the high that I got from the drugs. And I'll give you a short story, man. So I'm riding around in the car with my cousin. She was older than me. She was 16. I'm 11. She had her best friend. They had their dudes with them, you know, whatever. We riding around. I'll tell you what era it was, man. We got in the car listening to Regulators by Nate Dogg and
Oh,
man.
that's low.
Yeah, that's the era. That's how long ago this was.
Had to regulate.
And so she's trying to light it, the wind, whatever. She passes it back to me. You know, I light it, and you know, I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it right.
Wait, what was it you was lighting?
A blunt.
A blunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what
say,
okay.
Yeah. You know, we monetize now. We say what we want. Go ahead.
Big dog status.
Yeah.
Man, big dog status. But it was when I exhaled it. It was what happened around me, not what happened within me. The crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody in the car was like, "Oh, he did it!" And for me, it was like I felt acceptance for the first time by
Yeah.
other people because leading up to that, when you were a child, you know, growing up in that chaos, man, you don't really feel accepted anywhere you go. You're always scared. You're always, you know, nervous. I had early, like I guess, nervous twitches and habits and things like that, you know, as a child, and so, you know, growing up like that, I'd go outside and play. And it would take me 5 minutes before I'm fighting with one of the kids in the neighborhood, man. And so I just didn't really feel
They
accepted
made a
anywhere.
Luigi joke.
And yeah.
That we started early.
Luigi, pow.
Do I look like a fucking plumber?
But that's what it was for me, man.
Yeah.
That's what did it initially was the crowd going wild. And we taught that from an early age. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
The first thing that happens in your life, the first big thing is, you know, a baby's 10 months old, 11 months old, taking that first step.
clapping when
And
they
mama's,
dog.
yay,
That fits my
right?
story when I talk about being on a baseball field and getting that
Oh, yeah,
attention high,
absolutely.
people screaming your name. Yeah,
nothing like it.
I mean, and as humans, right? Not even alcoholics, we seek that validation, and some people seek it in self-destructive ways, and some people seek it in altruistic ways. And those fortunate like us find the self-destructive ways and then have the ability to transform into altruistic ways. So you're going through that, you're experiencing that freedom, and what kind of transcribes from there?
I guess the next big event was my dad stopped drinking and he stopped being, you know, stop the chaos.
Okay.
Right?
And that probably shook your world.
Yeah, I was about to say, you lost his identity.
Yeah.
Now you don't know what to do.
Oh, it angered me.
Absolutely.
Now you're a coward, and you know what I mean. Like, but I will, because I don't want to get on here and bash my dad. Man, I love my dad.
Absolutely.
He's very important, a good man.
Bro, you smell good.
Stop that,
bro.
man.
What is that, bro?
I'm not telling you on here. No, we're
bro,
not doing
I
that.
am so sorry. I am a sucker for a scent, and I am man enough to.
listen.
You smell good, bro.
So listen, I'm
Thank
so
you,
glad
bro.
you said something, because when I walked in the door, he was already here, and I was like, God Damn, that smell good. Ronnie been here? Because I know Ronnie about his cologne.
I'm about that cologne, man. That's why I'm giving you your props.
It's in the truck. I'll show you after.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to get that on. It was on me, bro. It's squirrel moment. We're going to have a few of those. But continue.
Well, so as a marketer, right? That's my job.
Yeah.
It's my job to attack your senses.
Absolutely.
Right? I want to get your eyes first. I want to get you.
Secret.
Man, I'm gonna get your eyes first, then I'm gonna hit your nose, and then I'm gonna get your ear.
Yeah.
And once I get your ear, then I got your attention, and you know.
You flirting with me right now?
Right.
Trying to get a new referral source over here.
He
boy.
trying to get a new referral. You
damn.
take all my clients.
We got a whole bromance going on here. Y'all need the room?
No, bro, we good. I just had you smell good, bro. All right, go ahead.
Appreciate you, bro. You done mess. I don't even know where I'm at now.
Yeah,
man.
I know, bro.
Your dad stopped drinking.
Okay, your dad stopped drinking.
Yeah, he did. Thank God for that, man. Look, but a lot of damage was done, man, and it wasn't easy for me to get past that. I didn't get past that until, and man, I'm gonna tell y'all, but my daddy never left my side. Like through all my addiction, he never. People were telling him, "Oh, get him out your house. He's bad news. He's bad. This and that." And my daddy never gave up on me, bro. And I thank God for that, man.
He been there before, so he knew. You know what I'm saying? He knew.
And
shout out Pops.
When I got into treatment and did that fifth step and seeing how long I had been, because what part do I play in a 4-year-old child witnessing this, right? I don't play a real part in that, right? But my part was holding on to it for so long and letting it control me and not forgiving him and living with that bitterness in my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so when I got out of treatment, like he was my first to, go get right with, man, because I had done, if I look back at the whole picture, I did the most damage.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was like, for what?
I tell people during, fourth or fifth step all the time, when we're looking at these events, even if it's like hard to find a reason, and there is no reason, when it's hard to find justification for our part in it, the question is, who did more harm, right? That one-time event or me holding on to it for years and years and years and years and years and then portraying it to everybody else in the world. Right. It's harmed relationships. It's harmed myself. So yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful step.
I heard this once, that anger is me punishing myself for what somebody else did.
Absolutely.
You used to put it so elegantly.
You didn't have glasses on, so you didn't say it right. Elegantly.
Oh.
Elegantly.
Boom,
You
there
added
it
a
is.
couple extra syllables.
Yeah, oh my God, I can see clearly now. You put it so demure. It was no, you said
dude.
resentments or like drinking poison and waiting on the other person to die.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of like that was a great. I still live with that one till this day. But yes, back to you, sir.
Man, I guess the next big event, like that was life-changing. So I ended up dropping out of school, right, getting a GED.
So you're like 15, 16 at this point in your life.
My mama used to tell me, you can't even ride the back of a garbage truck without a GED. It was like, what's the ride? Like, what? Like, that's what you're going to use to try to get me to get it?
So
look, I'll go get it, okay? Like, I'll ride the back of a garbage truck if you really want. Yeah.
One of my favorite skits, or maybe it's a clip from a movie or something. I've seen it on like shorts and all this thing where it's like, when you're growing up, teachers always say you're going to end up being a garbage man when you're doing bad in school or whatnot. And so this little kid goes down and breaks down the average salary for a garbage man versus the average salary for a teacher, and it's more garbage.
Why I couldn't be that powerful when I was that age to be able to think like that? Man.
So anyway, so you drop out, get your GED.
Drop out to get my GED, man, and I start working at this car wash in my hometown, bro. And I'm,
Are you still using at this point?
I'm smoking,
Smoking.
but I'm not really
You
messing
ain't
with
made it.
nothing else.
You ain't turned into the nickname. Am I allowed to say your nickname?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my bad.
No, because it's just too much.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, it's good. But
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I started working at this car wash, and this guy who was the manager of the place, I walk in one day, man, and he got this picture of like him facing another guy on a poster, like MMA fighters, So I go to his office and I'm like, man, you fight? And he's like, yeah, man, I said, I fight too. He was like, oh yeah. I said, yeah, man, I fight good. Everybody who calls me Luigi, get it. No, I'm just no. But I was like, yeah, man, I fight too, man. What's up? I want to fight. And he's like, you sure you want to do that? He said, I think it's a different kind of fight. And I said, man, I don't think you understand, man. Like, He's like, okay, I'll tell you what. We train every night. Why don't you come tonight and train with us? And I'm like, all right, cool. Man, they got one lick and I was done. I mean, they put me up against somebody who really, then the dude really didn't even try, Ronnie. He was just like a little leg kick, pow. My whole leg goes numb. And I'm like, I time out. They're like, ain't no time out. I'm like, I quit, then I quit. I lose. I just lost.
I yield.
And so I'll go back, man. These dudes beat me up, bro, like for 2 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, they're like, all right, look, finally we're going to train you. Okay? I'm like, yes. By this time, I'm 2 black eyes in, busted nose, busted lips.
Limping into the
ribs
gym.
Are hurting, limping, yeah. And I started working with him a little bit, man. And then one day I'm at home, bro, and my dad come in the room. And, at this time, you got to think I'm still resentful. I really don't care to be around him. And he comes in the room. He's like, hey, man, I'm scared. I'm like, I jump out the bed. I'm like, what you scared of? It was early in the morning. And he's like, man, I think America's under attack. And I'm like, man, what? I'm like, bro, like, stop it. And he's like, please just come watch the TV. Please just come watch the TV. So I'll go in the front, man, and the second plane comes and pow.
Damn.
So this 2001.
Yeah.
9/11.
And so, boom, I joined the military.
Just like that.
Just like that. Yeah. I ended up going overseas. And when I came home, that's when like addiction, really took its.
And you hear that so much, man. Our troops, and thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
I was waiting for you to get to that part of the story because I didn't want to ruin it, the surprise. Thank you for your service, but you hear that so much. A lot of our troops go over there for whatever reason. You know what I mean? If you've been over there, you only know what happened, transpired, what you see, but they come back mentally toe up, addicted, like just homeless. You know what I mean? Like, it's America. We gotta do.
Well, Ronnie, I came home, bro, and the trauma that was already there prior to the war, right? I go there, it's additional trauma, and now I don't know how to live between my 2 ears.
You ain't get no coping. You ain't.
Man,
You just learn to just shoot, train, machine.
You get home and it's like,
Yeah.
what do I do?
Well, it also goes back to a same cycle that I've already picked up on. Is so I'm addicted to the chaos from my dad. We find peace at home. I don't know what to do. I start acting out. I go to war. I'm addicted to that chaos. I come home to the peace. I don't know how to handle myself. And I think that happens so often that, they find peace in the chaos over there. And when they come back, you hear the stories of the fireworks during, 4th of July with veterans and all of that. All that chaos triggers them, or that moment of being able to be in the peace, and then that triggers them back into that chaos.
You know what was really hard about not just like, so of course I didn't come home day one. It's like, all right, drugs.
Yeah.
Right? But I'll tell you, like, everybody had these expectations on me. Like my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, like my family of like, yes, the hero returns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel nothing like a hero. Like I feel like a maniac. Like a psychopath. I'm thinking I'm still in that mode, that mindset. You know what I mean? Like, where's the chaos?
Everybody's a threat.
Right. And so I guess like watching their disappointment when their expectations aren't met as to who's really coming home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like, man, I got to quiet it down. And so I went find it, man. And that's where like addiction really took off.
Just because I've, seen working in this industry, and probably just as y'all, and especially you leading a veterans program, the culture of when you are enlisted, there's a lot of drinking involved. And so were you in that, or did you drink coming back, or was it?
So I a little, but Not really.
Okay.
Like a little bit, but not really. Like
It wasn't a
of
problem,
Of course,
quote unquote.
service. They drink and it's cheers.
Yeah.
But I really wasn't into the drinking a whole lot. I needed something that was a lot faster, and my body can react to it immediately, instant relief.
Yeah.
It's gratification.
And s-
Yeah.
So what was that you found?
The first thing I found was not good.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even know what I had, bro. Like I just went, take it from somebody really. And this is back in the day, So I had back then they used to call it ice, but it was meth. And the last thing you want to give a soldier with PTSD that's already on the edge is meth.
Yeah.
I did meth, and then 3 days later, boom, I'm in a mental ward. Like,
That quick.
Yeah, that quick.
Was that your first trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, first trip, man. And then they let me out.
Wrong decision.
And anyway, I went find pain medication. Roxy
Yeah.
was the first thing, man. And
What led you to that? You just heard like,
so I went to a high school friend, and I'm like, man, bro, like I need something, da 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 da.
gotcha.
And I already had medication in my cabinet. I just wasn't taking. So he comes over, and we do the deal, bro. And he takes this little bitty thing, and he makes 2 lines out of it. And I'm like, that's
That's
what you're telling me? He was like, dude, I'm telling you, bro. You hit this, man, everything's, all them voices, all that stuff you feeling, man, it's gone. And I was like, man, I don't know. And so I did it. And when I came up, Ronnie, when I came up and it hit the back of my throat, bro,
Yep.
Oh,
I ascended to the heavens. The gates opened up. I walked through, and angels sang.
I had arrived.
Yeah,
Amen.
Yeah.
man.
You know we was gonna have church today. Amen. Nah, I feel you on that.
The first thing that came out of my mouth was, I could live life like this.
Yep. Yep.
I can live life like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, okay, everything's gonna be. For once, there was like a sense of hope. Like, okay, everything's gonna be all right.
So when was this?
2006.
2006.
So
Okay.
5 years post Army registration or
No,
was
that's
the
when I came home.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
post like signing up
Yeah,
for Army
yeah, yeah.
5 years
Yeah.
span. So
Boom.
in 5 years we didn't been in a mental
Actually, I
hospital.
was still in.
Active duty. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I was still in.
Okay.
I was
So
just-
that was your first deployment was Iraq.
Yeah.
Did you have one after that?
no.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right.
I went to Iraq.
Got you.
But man, when I did that, it was like everything. You hear about it all the time. People like, a spiritual experience.
Yeah.
Not a good one.
That's how my
but-
first
but-
time.
no,
My
I
first
mean,
time IV using
spiritual
heroin,
experience
it was
nonetheless.
definitely spiritual. It was all spiritual, not a good, like you say, not a good spiritual, but it was
Right. I
spiritual.
I mean, it was good at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
worked until it didn't.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It works until it doesn't. So from 2006 to what's the timeline to your first treatment episode?
Only went to treatment one time. I'm blessed.
We got
Thank
another one
God.
and done in the building. It's the 8th
Man,
one.
we-
How we do it?
We secured
How
it.
do we
man.
do it?
We attract them.
Just call us the one and doneers.
Probably because between me and you, we got enough treatment visits for everybody else.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's because we don't want to call y'all and be like, man, bro.
Mike, the reason why insurance only pay for 30 days.
Man,
Boy,
my
he done did 100 days
Lord,
about
did
4
I.
times, man. Boy.
but, so in between then and treatment, everything that a person can lose, I lost.
Yeah.
Broken relationships, not a good dad, absent, not a good son, not a good sibling, not a good friend.
When did the child come into play?
Oh man, so my oldest was conceived the night I got back.
Okay.
Oh. you
Yeah,
a
I was
horny-
married.
You
I
was
was
a horny
married.
soldier.
I mean,
I mean,
dude.
he was overseas with her.
Wait, you was married when you signed up?
No, I got married before overseas.
Okay.
You got married to an Iraqian?
No,
No, he was dating somebody. You go through you don't sign up and get deployed right away. You go through basic training and
Yeah.
I can't focus without my medicine.
Oh,
I'm losing myself in my
so
conversation.
you're married before you go over. You get deployed.
Dude,
you come back.
I find out she's pregnant though, right? And back then you watching the news and it's like hometown hero returns to his hometown, kills his kids, kills his family, and now he's hiding in the attic. I didn't want that to be me.
Yeah.
So she tells me she's pregnant, and I'm like, this is
gone.
over with.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna holler at you. Like, we got to get divorced. Like, that's not gonna be me. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't trust myself. Like, no. Like, this is the worst news. You know. And she was like, I was expecting. No,
Oh.
this is the worst news. But I had another child. That's 16. So 2009. She was born in 2009. So, and then jail started happening, bro.
Okay.
Jail started happening. I caught some charges. You know, did a couple years in jail. I got out in 2017. It was, drug charges, gun charges, stuff that come with it. And then I got out in 17 in July. And I made all these promises, like to the kids, to the family, and I get home on day one and it's
Gone.
You know, that lasted. I tell you what happened. My first day home, my mama had bought a chicken place, man, while I was locked up, and so my first day out, I'm like, man, I'm gonna get this chicken,
Like
free
real
chicken? Yeah, like
chicken
she
from
had a
like
sunrise.
Okay.
She bought a sunrise chicken.
What he said?
You said
What?
I didn't even hear what he
What did
said.
I, Mike?
no.
What did I say?
No,
No.
he said.
What did I say, Michael?
I don't know. You tell me with your meta wiping ass.
What did I say?
You said chicken like me
No.
or chicken for me.
Yeah.
What?
That
Y'all
dude,
lost me.
bro. And that dude is great. Bro, what you saying, Michael?
You said
I said for chicken like me, and I like to make him awkward. Bro. Honestly, I do. You see him right now turning red. I get off on this. This how I get off. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Mom's buy a chicken
She
place.
buy a chicken, man, and this dude I grew up with passes by, bro, and he sees me. He gets out, and he's on the spiritual high. You know what I mean? He hadn't seen me, since we were young, and he gets out and he's like, "Bro, what's up?" And I'm like, "Man, I just came home, And he's like, "Oh man, great! Like we looking for people to, bring me Jesus." And I was like, yeah, wrong guy, man.
Yeah.
Look, it was nice seeing you, man. Look, add me on Facebook or something, man. Get up
Yeah.
at me, And the dude, bro, he every weekend, bro, every Saturday, he would send me this message, and he's like, "Hey, brother, been praying for you. God has something great in store for you, da da da." And I'm like, swipe left, And then it came to a point in that last year, bro, where I remember the last probably 3 months of me getting high, man. I would cry when I would get high because I didn't want to be high so bad, but I just couldn't stop.
Couldn't stop. Well, I think we've all been there,
Like,
man. God.
Oh, bro,
man.
that is the most miserable
Yes.
point of using when,
Yes.
like, this shit is terrible,
Yep.
but you can't stop and, putting it in your arm, putting it up your nose, drink it, whatever it may be, whatever you're.
That's when it used to get to the points I'll be like, God, please don't let me wake up after these shoes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Like,
100%.
And I was suicidal, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had multiple overdoses. It was a wreck, man. And then things are getting so bad where like I got plans to like do some stuff. You know what I mean? And so probably about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, there's Mike again on the little thing, and I look at it and I said, "Oh, today's the day. Mike finna get it." I call Mike on Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, "See, but you don't get the message?" And he's like, "No, I got the message. You don't get the message."
huh? Come on, Mike.
And so I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Man, God's sending me messages about you, bro. Like, I'm not just reaching out to you just to reach out to you. Like, God is talking to me about you, bro." And I was like, I don't even, if there is a God, like, he don't love me. Like, man, you tripping, And so we got into a conversation. One thing led to another. Boom, spiritual experience, bro.
Man, and when was this? What year was this?
This was 2018.
Okay, so a year later. from
Right
the-
before he's about to
Yeah.
go.
before you- okay. Man.
Spiritual experience happens, bro. And I don't want to get too much into like what all entails,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But I definitely had a spiritual experience. God spoke to me this time. And, religious people call it like revelation, where like God reveals himself to you. You can't deny him. You know what I mean? Like,
Divine revelation.
right, man. And that's what happened to me. And I'll tell you the first thing that happened, the first thing that I felt was I'm a very vengeful person, Ronnie. Like I hold grudges and I don't let them go.
Yeah.
You know, I still know all the people that call me Luigi.
You just added one today.
Add one to the
List,
list.
You added one today. You added one today.
I'm just kidding.
Look, never mind.
Yeah. So I'm a very vengeful person, and the first thing that I felt after that spiritual experience was forgiveness for everybody
Yes.
and
indeed.
everything
Yes,
that I ever felt any bitterness towards, bro.
That's
Um,
major.
Yeah, man, because I
Major.
felt betrayed, by a lot of people,
Yeah.
including, my time in the service. You
Yeah.
know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I felt betrayed.
So
by
at
a
this
lot.
time, you out the service now, though,
Been
right?
gone, been gone.
Okay.
They don't want me back. I'm in jail and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like, please, don't ever come back.
yeah.
But that happened to me, man. I felt that forgiveness, and I was in treatment within a few days, man.
Okay. And so, where'd you end up at treatment?
Serenity Center.
Let's go. So this
Man,
personal.
this
This personal.
More than personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that it works.
Yep.
So, let's dive into that stage of your life, right? So, obviously, you go to Serenity, you do your 30 days, and what's that first year of sobriety like?
Man, I'll tell you my first beings that are only, went to treatment that one time, they tried to pull things out of me that I didn't want pulled out
Yeah.
of me. But I knew that holding on to it,
What you said? What's up, brother?
I knew that I couldn't hold on to it because of the damage that it was causing my life.
Absolutely.
And so I started, throwing up everything that I ever been through, everything that affected me. I did my fifth step in treatment, and then I got out. And I guess about a month into IOP, I started being real depressed, man. I didn't know why I was depressed, Um, and then my counselor told me that I was grieving heroin,
Absolutely.
that I had lost my best friend. He's like, Mario, who's been there for you?
Yep.
I'm like, the drugs.
Yep.
He's like, who's always, open arms, and who loves on you, and who do you talk to? Who do you, right? And so we start going through this, and he goes, now I'm gonna tell you all the things that heroin hates, like all the things that it's taken from
Yeah.
you. And we started weighing pros and cons, and then I wrote a goodbye letter to heroin.
Yep. Yep.
And believe it or not, he
Amen.
took me through the stages of grief, through a processing, therapeutic process, and man, like I got over that grief, and then life started.
Yeah.
Where I had to get a job, and had to find my way around, and had to, I don't even know if Uber was a thing back then, but I didn't really have no money anyway, so
Yeah.
it was just like getting rides to work, getting rides to IOP, stuff like that. Now we provide transportation. At the time, they didn't,
Yeah.
so it was like you got to find a ride to IOP and got to go to work, and
You hear that, IOP people? Y'all spoiled these days.
Yep.
Back then, you couldn't. There ain't no transportation,
telling you.
and you still had to get there. You
2019.
still had to get there.
Thank God I had a car.
Yeah.
There wasn't no such thing as transportation.
But I tell you, man, I dove right into like recovery, 12 steps, home group, sponsorship, everything that they said do, everything that my sponsor said do. Man, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I got the same sponsor, and everything he says do, I do.
Yeah,
Because I would like to think that I got a little walking around sense right now, but my sponsor tells me thinking ain't my best quality.
Yeah.
So he says I'm getting a little better, but
What they say, you get it at like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
About 5 years, you start to get some more.
I'm a late bloom. I probably won't get mine to 15. That's why I got married, so I ain't got to think so much.
Okay, so you dive in and you start to experience the relief of what the spiritual program of recovery has to offer you in life. What are some of the things that it's brought to you, like the relationships and all of that?
look
Come
at
on,
Ronnie, look at Ronnie. Ronnie knows me, so he's smiling.
I just say, you can throw your boy a little bone in that meat if you want to.
All right, I'll tell you, man. Right around 2 years being, sober, I got my own place, and I got into the sober living business for a little while, and man, I got a phone call, and basically I was offered my second daughter. to come stay with me for 6 months. It was supposed to be temporary, um, and my daughter didn't want to go back.
She ain't left yet.
She ain't left
Won't he
yet.
do it?
Well,
She been with me for 5 years. Thank you, God, for restored relationships.
And that's the 16-year-old.
yeah,
so
beautiful.
Got at 11.
yeah, and I'll tell you, she's been challenging. 'Cause for one, I don't know how to raise a little girl.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what? Like I can raise a little boy. We can play fight, but
Yeah.
but a little girl is just so different. And she's I guess humbled me and made me a little more compassionate
Yep.
and have a little more empathy and got to learn how to, be soft and walk
Yeah.
around emotions and. But she's great, man. That is the best thing that like recovery has done for me.
Absolutely.
Is giving me an opportunity to be a father again.
Amen.
Yeah, because I had the opportunity before. So
Right.
let me be clear. I wasn't a father, right? It gave me a second opportunity
Same.
to be one.
I second that.
And so I took advantage of it, man. And I'm still learning how to be a father to a little girl.
Yeah, I mean,
I love her to death. She's the most, she's one of the most important things in my life. Obviously, God and recovery has to be first for me. Or I become that other guy.
Yeah.
You know?
nobody wants that.
No, I
All
turn
right.
into Luigi.
And so, how did we find our way into what we're doing now, marketing and working in the treatment world?
I
For
got a call at 13 months clean to go work at Baton Rouge Detox.
okay,
That's where I met.
That's where you met me at. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I started doing that, man. I taught a little education there. I did admissions there for a while, and then it shut down due to COVID.
Mhm.
And so once it shut down, I went to school to get CIT, and then got another job at another facility and started working there, residential counseling and IOP counseling. I stayed there for 2 years and then went to Serenity. My first year at Serenity was the residential counselor, and then they came to me with another offer about this position. And at first, when they first offered it to me, man, I cried.
yeah,
And I was like, no, like, I'm sorry, but, counseling is what I'm doing, And they were like, okay, fine. And then they reapproached me in January. And then I was like, oh, let me pray about it. I prayed about it for a month. And then God told me to move, man. And so I moved into this role. Since being in this role, I already knew everybody that, in the industry. And, when you working as a counselor, there's people you have to be in touch with, And so I already knew all the right people. One thing led to another, and now I'm in this role. Like now, it's taking me a year, but now I'm like fulfilling the obligations or the expectations of what's expected of me in this role.
absolutely.
But I love it, man.
So, you had something?
No.
Now, tell us a little bit about, Serenity, right? It's to meet your sponsor, so we definitely want to make sure we highlight them. Tell us a little bit about what your experience on both sides of it, right? And what makes them a special place, because they've been around. They've been around for a long time. I remember when they opened, and they've helped and done a lot of great things in our community. So I'm extremely grateful to be partnering with Serenity right now. It's been a staple in the Baton Rouge community for a while.
Yeah, so Serenity's been open for 11 years. And Mr. Arie did take ownership.
Yep.
I'm not really sure how many years back, but I do know that since he's come on board, like a lot of things have happened, a lot of things have changed, and we're growing just like everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, treatment centers are changing. They're not what they used to be. When you was talking about like transportation and things like that, now we provide transportation. There's so many different services that we offer, but we start off with a detox.
Yep.
We have a 7 to 10 day detox that they start with. At that point, they transition to our residential program. Our residential program has 3.5, which is just substance use, and we do offer 3.7, which is substance use, and then mental health.
Mental health, yeah.
We
The
have
dual diagnosis.
Yeah, we have 3 locations, including IOP. We do offer mat for our patients that want to use that as an option.
Absolutely.
We have the my personal opinion,
Second.
right? My personal opinion. We have the best 12-step education teacher in the industry.
Second best. That's why I said that. Ain't nobody better than him right here.
Okay. Hey, look, I never heard him though.
That's
right.
That's why you could, because you ain't got nothing to compare it to. That's why I'm joking.
Man, but he's also my sponsor. You know what I mean? He's been my sponsor since day one, and like, I wouldn't be here without him. You know, the stuff he was doing back then when I went through treatment, he was volunteering to come teach education.
Yeah.
And so he's where, he's like the root of it for me.
That's a great dude though too, by the way.
Man.
Yeah, I had to throw a little few punches in there because he won't come on, but
It's all good.
you know
He got
who
his
you
own
are, too.
reasons.
You know who
He
you
know
are.
who he is.
Who he is. That's my guy, bro.
But we so that's our residential program. We during our residential program we offer elective courses that they can take on the weekend, like parenting, anger management, coping skills, healthy
Beautiful.
boundaries,
Yo.
job skills. A variety of different elective courses that they can take. Stuff that they can use post treatment.
Absolutely.
Right. And then we have sponsors that come in and take our clients through the first 5 steps while being in treatment. And then they graduate our residential program. They can go to sober living in our IOP program. Our IOP program is 10 weeks, 3 sessions a week, 3 hours a session. So 30 sessions total. It's a 10-week deal. After the 10 weeks, they can transition to our OP program, which is another 10 weeks, but it's 1 session a week, 3 hours, so 10 sessions. And then they complete out. We also have an aftercare where we teach 12-step education that our clients can always come back to, if once they complete OP, if they want to come back and do aftercare, it's always on the table, which our aftercare, I believe, is open to the public. So,
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Where y'all do that at again?
We do it at the Methodist Church off of Jefferson.
Okay.
United Methodist.
Yeah.
Yeah, been doing it.
Serenity has been a pillar in
Absolutely.
the recovery community in Baton Rouge when I got sober, it was Grove Serenity. Like, that's all it was.
Yeah.
But I think the unique thing about Serenity, and I could be biased because he's become a good friend of mine, is REA, right? You talk about this a little bit. You could tell the integrity and the flow of a facility, and it starts up top. And having, that type of person that REA is with the care and compassion, I just know it spills over to, his workers. And he gonna hate that I called y'all his workers, but you know what I mean? Y'all his employees. And I send family there. You know what I mean? Like, I use Serenity as a referral source a lot of the times, most of the times. So I believe in the treatment that y'all do there, the people, the quality of care, and y'all really walking what you're talking. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So shout out Serenity, man.
I'll tell you, Mr. Aria is, I think, one of the most compassionate people in this industry as well, man. Like, he is,
Bruh,
he cares about people in general. It
Yes.
doesn't matter where they are,
Yep.
who they are. Like, he has, a lot of compassion for people, man.
Yep. And to have somebody, and I'm not going to tell too much of his business, but to have somebody that's not directly affected, right, with what we suffered from, to see the level of compassion and care he have for people like us, bro, it's like, bro, you can't knock that. He just want to help people.
Facts.
Then you got Howie come in, he got to be the devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying? He got to run
he's
the
good,
numbers, but
he's compassionate too, man. Like,
exactly.
we have a very compassionate staff across the board, bro. Like, everybody from the techs to the people that, own the place. Like, we got a very compassionate
And Miss
staff.
Bonnie. Can't forget about my girl, Miss Bonnie and Rick and
You don't make
Sheree.
it and do good work in this world without being compassionate and having a compassionate staff.
Yep.
So, last couple of things before we wrap up. A is the why, right? As you've progressed and as you've gone through this world and worked and created a life for yourself, what's your why that keeps you going, that keeps you driven, that keeps you humbled and keeps you, striving to help the next
That's an
person?
easy question to answer, and I got one word, man.
Ronnie.
Results.
Oh,
It starts with an R. You were close.
yes, I was close. I was close.
Doesn't
I was close.
The results, man.
Absolutely.
I'm evidence based, man. I'm not gonna keep putting work into something that isn't working back for me.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed about the program and being in this industry is that the results used to be like selfishly, I guess you could say, because it was about the results in my life.
Yeah.
And what it's turned into is seeing the results in other people's lives.
Yep.
And so results, man, the results that go from start to finish, that's why we do what we do.
Bro, we say this
Every
all
episode.
the time. Nothing has gotten me higher or more inebriated than seeing somebody like come on and seeing them get their life back together.
Absolutely.
Becoming a full-time father, productive citizen of society, and gainfully employed.
Yeah, and I say it all the time. In my active addiction, I used because I liked the effect produced. Right? Heroin was my drug of choice. I used heroin because I liked what it did. Meth, did it one time. I ain't like it.
Yep.
I didn't like it, so I never did it again. And it's the same thing with recovery, and it's the same thing with diving in, and it's the same thing with, putting your faith in some God, some power greater than yourself, whatever you want to call it. The results speak for themselves. They're a motivating factor for so many people that come in and sit in the chair you're sitting in. The compassion that they have. Baton Rouge, be on the lookout. We got a lot of great people here doing a lot of good things.
Right.
I'm
excited the direction that the Baton Rouge treatment is headed.
Absolutely. And, last thing before we wrap up, if somebody's listening to this episode right now and they're in that stuck feeling, they're contemplating the ultimate sacrifice, they don't know where to go, leave them with some words of inspiration.
Man, you do not have to fight this thing alone. There is a team of people waiting to help you. If you need me, seek me out. Social media, personal cell phone number. I know there's a commercial attached to this. Man, call those numbers. Go to the website. Check us out. Find us. We are dying to help you.
How can people find you personally?
Social media would be the easiest way, man.
Okay.
Mario Mendizabal, if you can spell it, Ronnie. Yeah, but I do have a personal cell phone number. I don't really want to put it on here, but I do have a personal number that I do not mind anybody calling my phone. I'm available.
You can put it on here if you want to.
Nah, this is about.
But you liable to help a lot of people if you do that, though. I don't know if you're into that.
All right.
I don't know if you're into that type of stuff.
My cell phone number, since you put it like that, my cell phone number is 225-228-8798. If you need somebody to talk to, it doesn't even have to be about treatment. If you need somebody to talk to or some type of direction or guidance, man, I'm here for everybody.
Absolutely. And as Ronnie alluded to in the beginning, he gonna answer.
He gonna answer. I'm telling you. I mean, he don't answer as much as me because nobody answer the phone as much as me.
Ain't
He
that
can
the
try.
truth?
He can.
Ain't that the truth?
But he gonna answer the
The
phone.
only person Ronnie don't answer for is me.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Don't overstop.
I be wanting you to miss me, so I feel like
There's only one way to make
the
that
more
happen.
missed calls, the more he missed me.
With that being said, unfortunately, we've come to Ronnie's least favorite time, man.
My least favorite time.
I appreciate you coming on.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
I know he'll echo the same words, but
Absolutely.
Ronnie, it's your turn.
Usually I get sad about this, but the fact that we have Serenity Center for the entire month, we got more episodes to come, it makes this point a little more insufferable.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
It makes it more insufferable because I know I get a chance to look forward to these guys.
I see the meta glasses working.
They working. Hey, Meta, what am I looking at? Oh, he said you're looking at the coolest guy in the room. Crazy, Meta. And so, yes, we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you had an engagement that you had to move around to be here. It does not go unnoticed. I'm sure our listeners and our viewers, they appreciate it as well. Again, big shout out to Serenity Center for sponsoring this month for the Meet Your Sponsor series. My friend Ari Howard, Cherie, Rick, Biley, all y'all beautiful people over there. Rhonda, Brooke. How can I forget Brooke? We had Brooke on.
Yeah, you go
outside of that.
leave people out.
I know you're right. Let me stop naming names. And to our viewers, our listeners, we are genuinely forever grateful for y'all's support and helping us being monetized in 87 episodes. The sky's the limit for Built by the Red Stick. We want to help tens of millions of people. It started with y'all. It's going to end with y'all. And we here because of y'all. And for that, we are forever grateful and love y'all from the bottom of our hearts. And the whole reason why we come here week in and week out, if you or anybody you know is struggling, please, please, please reach out to us. Drug and alcohol abuse, mental health struggles, need somebody to talk to, need a new direction in life, need a mentor, just need somebody to cry to, just need somebody to applaud you, just need somebody to accept you. We are here for all of that and more. You can find me at Ronnie LeDuff on Facebook. You can find him at Michael Axelrod Oakley on Facebook. My numbers are already everywhere. You can find my guy right here, Mario Mendizabal.
What?
Mendizabal.
Man, come on, man.
Mario, he already gave y'all his name and the proper way to say it. He gave you his number. You can find Serenity at the Serenity Center LA.com. You can call the number that's in the description at the video at the beginning of this episode. We are real people with real problems that really want to help you find a solution. We love y'all. We see y'all. Allow us to love you until you can learn to love yourself. Until then, we'll be back at the same time, at the same place, with the same producer, my meta glasses, your new friend, built by the red stick, built by adversity, led by courage.
We love y'all.